The problem is that New Jersey used to be an incredible location for oysters. Wild oysters used to be a thriving ecosystem for oyster population, and many decades ago there was a die-off of those oysters. Overharvesting, pollution, disease, all these things sort of decimated that wild industry. As the water continues to acidify as climate as the water's warm, it's going to become an issue around here. So when we started harvesting and farming oysters in the Barnegat Bay, our mission from the beginning was both to have fun growing oysters and providing something that we created, but in doing so also build back that natural population of oysters. And oyster farming does that. It's a sustainable, beyond sustainable, really a regenerative form of farming. Oysters create incredible habitat. Not only do oysters want to live there and the algae and the mussels and everything else I mentioned, but it's a great place for juvenile finfish and crustaceans to hide. We do continue to grow every single year. We're learning a ton about how to successfully grow oysters in the Bay. We got a lot of really great growers. Products from the Barnegat Bay hold their own against oysters from any other place around the country. Taste, quality, the service we provide of getting those oysters freshly to those areas. Different seed source, growing in a slightly different way, harvested at a larger size, right? Which is, every customer wants something a little different. We want to turn the Barnegat Bay and coastal New Jersey into an oyster destination. We want people to come and visit here in the summertime and know that they're coming to a place that is known for its oysters, for its shellfish aquaculture. Some sort of container, these are round, and it has a false bottom, a screen on the bottom that has a screen on it that's small enough mesh where the oysters aren't going to fall through it. Again, you want it to be clean and growing that nice, beautiful shell right from the get-go. Our job as an oyster farmer is to make it a nice, uniform, deep cup so it can hold a bigger animal inside and a lot of juice, that liquor we call it. That's the fancy way of saying that filtered bay water. The more that people know about this and enjoy the fruits of the bay, the oysters that are coming out of that, the more that they're likely to make decisions and vote and teach their children ways of protecting this particular environment, because it's where the food comes from. Restoration is growing oysters not for food, but to donate to the bay in various forms. But we got a lot of work to do. We're in the middle of the game right now. I don't know how it's going to end. We do have a lot of movement. We got a bill on the governor's desk. We got two more still in the legislature, hoping that those will pass. We're trying to build out a capacity to be directly educating people here at the Barnegat Oyster Collective. The more attention that we can get to build the sustainable, economically sustainable industry around here by just having a lot of interest in our products, that's going to get more farmers interested in building businesses and building successful farms, and that is ultimately going to improve the environment around here.